Welcome back for the second half of round one match of the day at Godfrey Street. Thompson playing Anarchy, and the half-time score, Thompson 8-4, 52 lead, Anarchy 7-6, 48 on the Upco Easy Shops scoreboard. And we should be in for an interesting second half of the match.
Phil Cummins, the president of Anarchy, assures me that they'll win the Anarchy side by 15 points.
Well, that's surprising, isn't it, that he actually picked Anarchy? You wouldn't have picked that, would you? Really?
No, I was quite astounded, really. I thought he might have backed Thompson.
Unbelievable. I don't know. Still sticking with Anarchy, are we, Ron?
Certainly.
Fair enough. Pete, you sticking with me?
Are you sticking with me?
Yes, I am. Correct. Good work. Start of the third term. Tate and Smith in the ruck again. Camerotto gets wrapped up, drops the ball, does he? Yes, umpire Connigan says he does. And Christian Smith to take the first kick of the second half here at Godfrey Street. He goes with his left boot long. Oh, nobody there. Edwards came out late. Beggs, quick right foot kick off one step high towards Elmer and Gardner. Gardner just a little bit of a push and was just good enough to push Elmer out of the way. And he took the mark.
You can't do that. That's a push in the back. You can't. He took him out of the contest.
Well, umpire Kent didn't see it. Gardner goes long with the right boot.
Blind.
Edwards from a long way back. Jenkins. Edwards, second grab. Got it.
Well, I'll give you a call.
Gee, Bag, he's not really confident of kicking goals, is he, Bag?
Doesn't have to when he's kicking at the teammates like that.
Oh, he's just about killed in there, though. He's been flattened as he took the ball.
But he'll kick his third, Matty Gardner.
Probably a bit closer, Bag. He likes to kick him when he's 70, 80 metres out.
I remember one last year from 70 inside the centre square, torpedo. Well, Matty Gardner has missed that.
There you are. Now, you will eat your words, my son.
So, one behind to Matty Gardner. His first blemish of the day. Begs to kick in from fullback. Goes straight down the centre. Gardner. Elmer up as well. Tap down. Armstrong. Right foot kick. Edwards in front again. Over the back. Bradley and Matty Gardner. Bradley, can he pick it up? He's close to the boundary line. He does. Good hands. Hand back to Backwell. His kick smothered. Hearns there. Rush it through from behind. Well, he doesn't. He lets Jenkins run it through for one behind. So a rush behind for Thompson. They go to 8-6, 54. They lead Anarchy 7-6, 48. A goal the difference on the Upco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Okay, Beggs brings the ball back into play. This time he likes to come to the attacking side of the ground. Beggs couldn't take the ball. Good work at ground level. Scotty Hearn goes inboard to Elmer. Quick hands to Camerotto, who just idles through the centre of the ground to Gillett. A little bit under the footy there, Gillett. Just couldn't quite stretch the fingers to grab the footy. Jamie Elmer, though, comes back through again hard at it. Good work, Atchison. Use of the body was superb and got the ball out of bounds. Half forward flank, left half forward, Anarchy into attack.
Boundary throw in. Gillett pushes Smith away. Humphrey, good hands. Burke and McFarlane. Burke now, right foot kick short. Jackson and Timmy Gardner runs straight through at the footy. Goes with the right boot long towards half forward. Going across Jenkins. And takes a good overhead mark in front of Matty Gardner at half back. The coach now looks like he may be patrolling across half back. Goes long towards Gillett. Good punch away. Atchison, Armstrong, Cowan. They all miss it. Friday gets it. Quick right foot kick around the corner. Spiller traps it. Then picks it up. Oh, going to get wrapped up though by Wallace and also by Smith. Handball out from Cowan. Comes towards Christian McFarlane now. Short to Humphrey. Sits on the wing and takes the mark in front of Scotty Hearn.
Jace, I find it fairly interesting. Like Daryl Jenkins gone to a back pocket. Like I can't fathom why. Unless he's injured, I think he might have hurt his right arm actually.
Okay, well, ball inside 50 now for Thompson, and a free kick found for a hold. It's going to go to the Tigers, and Jamie Backwell looks like he may have the free kick.
Still, I think that actually if Phil Cummins was here, I suggested that Daryl should probably take a more defensive role, as Timmy Gardner was having too much of the football late in that second quarter, and he's actually taken it to obscenities.
So now you're the assistant vice president out at the Anarchy Football Club.
Correct. Lovely goal, Jamie Backwell.
That's his second. And what voice was that, Ron?
That was an exciting one.
It was. Very nice. Jamie Backwell's second goal, and the lead stretches.
Excuse me? Technician cameraman aren't allowed to talk.
I was going to say, just jump back in your box behind that camera. 9-6, 60. Thompson Anarchy 7-6, 48. 2 goals the difference. Upco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Great move of Richardson's. Backwell from full back to the forward pocket. Rod?
You're now assistant coach, seeing that it was your idea. That's correct.
Back in the centre, Tate gets it towards Elmer, hands to Camerotto. Was going to get wrapped up. Then he gets his kick away high, right foot kick, running back with the flight of the ball. Great mark, Jason Stein. He handballs long to Atchison, has to run in it, gets one hand to it. Can he trap it? No, he can't do so before the boundary line.
Oh, the rubber man fell over.
And it's out of bounds, about 60 metres around from the Anarchy goal.
Well, I must say, very, very nice afternoon tea too by the Thompson Sporting Club. It was delightful.
Glad you enjoyed it. Armstrong over the top of the ball at half back. Atchison wrapped up Christian Smith, and it's going to be a ball up.
Too many jugs of light beer though, and any criticism at all. And I suggest that
We'll have 2 lights, they equal
Mitch,
heavy.
will you wake up to yourself, mate? We drink the good stuff, none of that other stuff.
I see he's got his flag up the right way now.
Yes, he changed that. Thank goodness.
Oh, good knock.
Smith, big thump towards Armstrong on the wing. Can he get around Camerotto? Well, he got the hands free, but it's only towards Cummins. Free kick for a push or a hold on Armstrong.
Yeah, well, the ball went and he got flattened, and the umpire sort of felt sorry for the old fella.
So Armstrong on the wing on the outer side at Godfrey Street goes long towards Bradley. Jenkin the push, free kick, yes. And the youngster will take it. Jenkin will give the ball back quickly. He can't believe it. There was a push there though, and Aaron Bradley at half forward goes long with the right boot towards Edwards. One out with Beggs roving off the back. Matty Gardner, that's where he's been so dangerous, and he's there again. And his 3rd goal gives Thompson a 3-goal lead. They're 10-6, 66. And they lead Anarchy 7-6-48 on the APCO Easy Shop 3rd quarter scoreboard. And we've been going 7.5 minutes in this 3rd term. A good start by the Tigers in the second half.
APCO Easy Shops in and around Geelong. East Geelong, North Geelong, South Geelong now.
Yes,
and
South Geelong.
Newcombe.
And
sunny Bowen Heads.
Beautiful. It'd be nice and sunny down there today, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Bowen Heads boys playing at home today, are they?
No, and I've got to criticise the BFL executive. Ocean Grove and Bowen Heads are both away.
Takings
so
will be
what
down.
do the people on the peninsula do on Saturday afternoon now? The older people.
Takings will be down to the APCO Easy Shop then.
Like I'm going broke.
Oh, I don't think so. Millionaire Brainy. Back to the action. Tate. Oh, ball bounce umpire Connigan, and then he shepherds Smith out of the way for Tate to get the ball away. Runs back towards centre half forward. Atchison. Oh, can't trap and gets collected. Gillett runs straight through his opposite opponent. His opposite number takes one bounce and kicks the easiest of goals he'll have this season for his 3rd. So a quick reply by the Roos.
Yeah, a bit of a mismatch, wasn't it? Daryl Bissett and the Rubber Man. The Rubber Man ain't too good.
Just a couple of kilos difference.
Oh. A badly needed goal though, and Anarchy they've gone a little bit flat, I reckon, in the middle of the ground. Anarchy, they just need someone to go out there and smack Camerotto right between the eyes.
Well, they don't have to worry about it because he's off the ground. And Marcus Spiller's come on for him. Number 10.
But it's interesting, Jenkins not in the middle of the ground. The
Yeah.
firepower's gone, the crankiness, the gouging, the biting, the tearing, the spitting,
Well, yeah, maybe
the aggression.
Maybe he's going to put him back in the middle, self back in the middle, but on a more defensive tagging role.
Yes.
Too easy. Well done, Macca.
That's Premiership footy.
Premiership football, Christian McFarlane. Lovely stuff. And the bagger, big barrel bag. Oh, he's chipped it over the top again. Poor checking. Anarchy Roos have lost the plot, I'd suggest. And very poor defensive football, the Roos. And another opportunity for the Tigers.
Lost the plot. I tell you
goal
what,
30 seconds ago, but they've lost the plot.
I tell you what, for an old fella, Bagger Edwards is kind of.
He's been
He's scored a lot, hadn't he? That's 3 times.
Well, it was 2 old fellas combined there, because Dale Armstrong is probably as old as Bagger. Like, he's made out of bricks and mortar of Thompson, this bloke, Dale Armstrong. He's kicked 3 goals here this afternoon. It's number 38.
Well, their forward line's functioning very well at the moment. Edwards at full forward, and also Matty Gardner and Dale Armstrong in the pockets, and Jamie Backwell down there also. So it's working very well. Cowan at centre half forward now.
Big fella's gone into the centre of the ground.
Yes, Bissett's in the middle with Craig Cummins,
Yeah,
Tate,
that's not a
and
bad
Elmer.
move.
And Gillett's at centre half forward for Anarchy. Tate goes up high, doesn't get the ball. Smith to Timmy Gardner to McFarlane. They've been very good. Hands to Humphrey. Quick right foot kick towards centre half forward again. Edwards tries to trap it. Beggs is right next to him. Flicks it out the back. Comes towards Armstrong again. And they bottle it up at half back. Anarchy in there, making sure the ball wasn't going any further, was Peace. It's going to be a ball up.
Half forward. Tate, good work. Look there to Friday. Green, kick off the carpet. Dangerous, but sees Gogol go in very strongly after. Can he paddle it out? Because he had an opportunity there with Scotty Hearn wide. Can't do so. Pack of players have formed. Umpire will bounce down. Just forward of the centre. Thompson into attack. And they enjoy an 18-point lead at the present time. And we've been travelling, I'd suggest, about 8 minutes of this third and vital APCO Easy Shop third quarter.
Bissett gets the ball from the ruck contest at centre half back or over the Atchison's head, running through Burke. Gillett again for his second goal in 2 minutes, but he's sprayed it on this occasion for one behind. 3 goals to his personal tally this afternoon. And before that point, the accurate one had the prediction right. Thompson by 3 goals. They're only 17 points in front now. And a long way to go?
We've got a little bit to go, Joe.
A little bit to go.
Excited yet, so.
Okay, then kick out by Burke. Finds Smith at half-back grandstand side. He goes with his left boot long towards the wing piece. Falls over. Goes back and try to tap it on. Only Tate there, though. He's got the middle. Turns back into his left boot. Short little kick. Heap's got his hands up. Elmer's got his hands up. They're saying, where was the kick to me?
I think Tate might have been watching Campese.
Kick for touch. Tate in front, both hands to it. McFarlane, Humphrey there. Humphrey left foot kick quickly. Green traps it. Bradley's there also though. Worries him out of it. Good play by the youngster. He had 3 Anarchy players around him. And the safety of the boundary line for Rick Humphrey. Been very impressive since quarter time. And got the ball out there again. Tate and Cowan. Goes to Bissett. The big man straight through, fresh air shot. McFarlane there also. Stephen Green traps it, then throws it away. And it's going to be another boundary throw in, so the boundary umpire a bit more work to do. Timmy Gardner, the big thump on this occasion. Scotty Hearn got a bit of time, shepherded well by Bissett. Goes with his right boot towards Gillett. Good punch away. Atchison at the front of the pack. Elmer runs without it. Gillett, good play off the ground. Handball long back to Jenkins at centre half back. Goes to the right boot. Smith under it. Spiller coming late. But Christian Smith stands his ground at centre half back and takes a good mark.
Yes, Christian Smith, very steady performer here this afternoon, and he's picked out McFarlane. Lovely long penetrating tick to centre half forward. McFarlane now screws around the body, bag and pushed in the back, no free kick. Overrunning the ball was the 34, Guernsey and Skinner. Got support though, left foot kick from, that was Matty Gardner, I think you'll find. But a little inaccurate on that occasion, and Stevie Green gets the free kick for the Anarchy side. Kicks long, looks there for Elmer, ball chops short. McFarlane, geez, I tell you, he's come back into it, hasn't he?
He certainly has. And it's going to be a yellow card, obviously abusive language. Jamie Elmer. As we see Christian Smith off, Glenn Menzies on for Thompson, and Elmer will be off, so down to 17 men for 15 minutes. Anarchy, and they can ill afford to have that as they're 17 points down already.
I reckon it's a bit of a harsh punishment. That player should be sent off the ground and replaced. 15. If it's a red card, certainly can't be replaced.
Well, speak to the league and the umpires, and you'll be able to get that changed, Ronnie. I know the umpires are your best friends.
Yeah, I think they should.
McFarlane from 50. The right boot. Long. Good kick. Mack has kicked it. His first goal after 3 consecutive behinds. And they go further in front, Thompson.
And I think our cameraman Brett over there has got Anarchy's problems right there in centre screen. The teamwork. Have a look at them. They've 8 blokes ran back into the centre of the ground there after that goal was kicked. I think Thompson, their tails are up. And the Roo boys might have bounced their last ball, maybe.
You suggesting the Thompson the front runners?
Oh, I didn't say that. The Roo boys are...
Well, I would suggest that Anarchy will fight back. They've had some good qualities amongst themselves out here, and I would suggest that they will come back.
Well, it has to start from here. Tate gets the tap down. McFarlane and Humphrey there. Humphrey, quick left foot kick. Bradley and Nemtis. Bradley punches it on. Peace has got the run of the ball now, but Menzies is right next to him. He wraps him up too. Good tackle. Stewie Jackson in support. Tries to tap it to the advantage, but Menzies can't do so. And it's going to be a boundary throw in at half forward for the Thompson Tigers. They lead 12-6, 78. Anarchy 8-7, 55. 23 points of difference on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Ball now at half forward. Thompson to attack again. Loose ball to Matty Garden was okay. Left foot kick, a good one. Quickly up there to the teeth of goal, but Beggs goes back and takes a ball burster. Last line of defence. Cummings, who's been very quiet after a scintillating first quarter, goes wide. Any wider, he would have put him in the park or the outer as Peace comes in and takes the grab at half back now for Anarchy. Looks up the ground. Oh, Rubber Man can't hold it. Gogol can. And he looks up there for young Spiller. Can't pick it up. Yes, he can. No, he can't. Yes, he can. He's got 5. He screws the banana bender around. And unfortunately for him on the Anarchy side, a good mark taken there by Harris in defence.
Goes wide, finds Atchison. The Rubber Man's there again. He's got Burke in short, goes in that direction now, finds him. He chips it over the top to James Wallace, and he takes the mark. Oh, hands to Humphrey, put him under pressure. Good little intelligent kick, though. Timmy Gardner-Leeds can handball to McFarlane, does so now. Handball over the top, Wallace. Jackson to support. Good Shepherd, too, gives Wallace 5 metres. Goes with his right boot long towards Bradley. He can pick it up and get around Green. He does so now, stands. Goes with his right boot long towards Edwards. Running back, though, and Nemtis couldn't take the mark. Edwards, can he keep it in? He can't. Yes, he can. Good play. Falls to Menzies, turns around. Dale, can he kick the goal? He might have missed. And he has.
Ronnie, what did that remind you of? I'd like to see that in slow motion.
The throw?
No, that tap in from Edwards there.
Wayne Harms.
Wayne Harms.
79 grand final.
Absolutely magnificent.
Paul Collingwood, hey?
You don't think it was a throw?
I hate Collingwood, so it didn't worry me one bit.
24 points the margin. Can the Roos get back? Time check shows we've been going about 14 minutes of this third and vital APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard as we see now the ball brought back into play. Comes to ground, off hands. Oh, Stevie Green went without it. And looks like they've lost the footy again. Anarchy bounce doesn't sit too well for Bradley. Tapped at the Cummings. They're all wrapped up.
Oh.
And has been tackled profusely. A beauty.
Well, I'll tell you, this guy has impressed me this afternoon. He
had about 2 seconds to get rid of it.
He hasn't had many kicks, but what he's done has been very good across half forward.
Bit tough on the bloke with the footy.
You want to say something about the umpires, Jace, don't you?
And a goal, Bradley.
Another give me. Another give me.
I think the umpiring has been up to its usual standard.
Not very good. Oh, dear me. You can't say that.
We can, why can't we?
13-7-85, 8-7-55, APCO Easy Shop, third and vital quarter, and the Tigers on rampage.
I've always believed one thing in football. When you run guys off the interchange bench, they're always very ordinary players. When you run guys off the interchange bench, you'll always get very ordinary umpires. Because where did that guy come from? Off the interchange.
That's Peter Walker, care of Buckley's, the gaming centre. And the phone number out there, 52484866, if you wanted to get in contact with him. Back in the centre, Simon. Unbelievable. McFarlane gets it onto his left boot, had a good third quarter, goes wide towards Backwell. Running back with the flight of the ball. Bowers there also. Can he trap it? No, he can't. And Menzies there, hot on his hammer as well. It's going to be a boundary throw in about 50 metres out from the Thompson goal.
Roos just a bit hesitant, aren't they? They're a bit lost at the minute. They've just sort of lost all coordination.
Yes, they certainly need somebody to step up, and they need a couple of goals quickly. Tate and Backwell. Tate gets a tap down, free kick found, push against Backwell, and Tate to take it. Advantage paid, Cummins on the wing, poor kick, and Gillett caught behind on that occasion. And Atchison just on the defensive side of wing, measures the pass, good chop off though. And Cummins has taken the mark just inside the centre square. And there's not much at centre half forward for him though.
Scotty Simon.
Yep. And Gillett wide, and not much else. So he goes short, finds Spiller on the wing. Jason Spiller turns around, goes towards Gillett. Atchison, good thump away the rubber man.
He's played a great quarter, hasn't he? Andy Atchison, just about Beth Thompson's best player this term. has not put a foot wrong.
Well, we know Peter's a big fan of him.
Yes, he certainly is, the rubber man.
Thrown in, Simon plucks it out of the ruck, falls towards the ruckman Tate. And pack develops, the umpire to come in and bounce the ball on the outer side half-forward flank. The Roos attacking to the Geelong end of Godfrey Street in this third term.
And we must thank too our trophies being presented each Monday night at the Western with David and Pam Glover too from Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. A fine reward for your efforts every Saturday afternoon in GDFL footy.
He's a bad man.
I know that.
That fellow Glover, he's a bad man.
But great support of GDFL footy because it's country footy at its best, Peter Walker.
It certainly is.
Tate gets the ball down to Cummins. Back towards Stein, unattended in the back line. Handball backwards to Harris. He's got Wallace wider. So they switch play, come towards the grandstand. And now they've got a couple of players on the lead. Bradley and also Jackson. Bradley from behind. Goes up, can't take the mark. Green keeps his feet. Bradley back though, works hard. Jackson gets his kick around the corner. Matty Gardner to run at the ball. Can he trap it? He can't on the first occasion, but follows up. Tries to give it back to Jackson, can't do so. Stephen Green. Oh, was that out of bounds on the full? No, it wasn't. The
well done, young boundary umpire. He's not going to get sucked in. He just looked at the players and smiled and said, give it to me, fellas. Well done, son.
Tate. Oh, good tap over the back. Bissett. Torpedo punt goes towards half forward. Atchison comes out, big thump away. Stein will lead in the race to the ball. Gets the handball on the call from Humphrey. Now Rick Humphrey, short little kick towards Jackson over the back. Throws it away from Peace. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. And right in front of the commentary box, we're going to have a boundary throw in.
Okay. Looks like Glenn Menzies having a run on the ball. No, it's Dale. No, it's Glenn. I was right the first time.
Correct.
Oh, Darryl came through a bit hard. And, Darryl. Didn't quite make the right contact, but McFarlane gets the footy.
Edwards comes out again from full forward, tries to take the mark at centre half forward, can't do so. Bagger, though, backs it up well. Matty Gardner over the top of the ball there at centre half forward. Umpire Connigan says it's mine, and inside 50 will ball it up. It's 13-7-85. Thompson Anarchy 8-7-55. It's 30 points of difference on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
20 minutes gone of this APCO Easy Shop third and vital quarter of footy, and it's been all Tigers as they're roaring as Grant Skinner breaks at half back. He's run to half forward, left foot kick, a beauty. Bradley, a screamer. Aaron Bradley, the new recruit, has come in and taken a screamer.
Played in the under-18s here last year, and I think he has got a couple of first games under his belt. Maybe the season before he might have played a couple, but his first regular game and could be one of the new stars of the league, and he's kicked a goal.
52nd. The Tigers are purring. They've kicked 6 goals, 3 for the term, and we've still got probably another 8 minutes remaining, gentlemen.
Well, it's at midfield, and one of the prime movers there, Rick Humphrey, has done very well since quarter time, and Christian McFarlane, another one also.
Love to know what's wrong with Daryl Jenkin. But we'll probably find out Monday night, because Daryl, I'm sure, will want to have a look at the tape and listen to the astute ones' comments.
I'll still go with a sore right forearm.
Okay.
$14-7.91. Thompson Anarchy 8-7-55. So a 6-goal lead to the home side. Glenn Menzies in the ruck now, replacing Smith. Timmy Gardner gets away, tries to break away from himself. Gets around Jenkin with a right foot kick. Stewie Jackson leads in the race to the ball. Peace is there also, close to the boundary line. Peace worried him out of it. And it's a boundary throw in at half forward for Thompson. Cowan up with Tate. Tate does his own roving, can handball over the top, but he's tackled and pushed out of bounds. So it's going to be a boundary throw in again. Tate and Cowan go up again. Cowan over the top of the ball, and the umpire will have to come in and bounce the ball on this occasion.
It's not a bad move of Coach Richardson either, given The big fella are running the ball. Bit of match condition.
Especially with Edwards playing so well at full forward. Tate gets the tap out. Gardner can't trap it. Friday pushes in front of him. Humphrey getting back. Jenkins gets wrapped up. Gets the ball away to Jackson. Gets it to Timmy Gardner. He gets around 2. Then tackled. Dropping the ball. 1 extra. And just telling Shane Friday to read the scoreboard, which shows Thompson 6 goals in front. Gillett, good mark. Strength overhead. And got away from Atchison on that occasion.
So tested. 60 metres out. Nice pass. Camerotto, obviously not fit. Sitting in the pocket.
Might just be out of form.
Well, you know, he should be in the middle of the bloody ground, for God's sake.
Hey.
Okay, special comments, Ron Bright.
But you have a look at it, like, he was one of their motivators at the start of the game. Jenkins was at the start of the game. And they're not there. Like they're at either ends of the ground now, and there's no one focused up in the guts to do the jockeying.
They don't want to win it.
Like, who's riding the horse?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Still, injuries I'd suggest. 56 plays 91. 35 points for those people that have failed maths is the margin.
Menzies plays on from full back. Gains an extra 20 metres and then goes long towards half back. Gogol going up with Cummins. Humphrey at the front of the pack. Gets the call from Timmy Gardner on the wing, and Wallace. Oh, good play. Good shepherd Bradley as well. Gave Wallace a bit of time. Goes towards Edwards. Over his head. Beggs is there also. Trapping it. Dale Armstrong gets the ball free. Goes towards the boundary line. And Scotty Hearn didn't want to see it over. Green running straight through. Ducked his head. Is that ball? Umpire Connigan says no. It's going to be a ball up on the 50-metre line. Thompson attacking.
Ball now at right half forward, 45 metres from the Thompson goal, who have really dictated terms in this third and vital quarter. The premiership quarter of country footy at its best. GDFL, of course, I'm talking, as we see the pack of players of form. No one can get the ball out. And umpire Eddie Connigan, he'll put it down the ground and get those big men to fly for that guest video pie.
Simon gets the ball down to Bissett. Stephen Green there close to the boundary line. Working hard also Cow, and pack develops. And the umpire will come in and bounce the ball again.
I think they may have had too long a break at half time, do you think, Anarchy boys? Those sort of rigor mortis has set in.
Simon up in the ruck now, running through McFarlane. Free kick, hold. And it's going to go to Anarchy. And Shane Friday will take the free kick in the last line of defence for the Roos. He goes, measures the pass towards Cummins. He takes a good mark under pressure from Burke. They're all played on under pressure there. Burke tackled him. Glenn Menzies keeps it in front of him. Traps it at the second occasion. Goes a bit long there. Drop the ball. Play on the call back. Well, now surrounded. Cummins just keeps it in front. Plays the free kick not forthcoming. Bauer gets the handball out. Coming back. Will can get to Atchison if he can. He can't do so. Atchison's there. He gives it to Humphrey. Handball towards McFarlane. Timmy Gardner. Timmy Gardner tries to break the Simon tackle. Gets the handball away. Peace now to settle things down. He's pushed up the ball by Jackson. And Stein, looked behind him before he took the mark. Right next to him was Gogol. Good little tap out though. Skinner and Jackson with a bit of time.
Yeah, well played, Jason Stein. Still a bit too accomplished at the minute, the Tigers.
And Jason Stein to take the free kick. Just inside the centre square on the wing. Plays on now. Goes long with the right boot towards centre half forward McFarlane. The only one to have his eyes on it all the time. Gets tapped away though. Stephen Green can't pick it up. Gardner comes straight at him and can. Gives it to Menzies. Edwards says long. He goes towards him now. He's got the sit. Gardner in front. That's Matty. Good mark overhead, Matty Gardner. As we see McFarlane at centre half forward with cramp. But a good kick, Dale Menzies. And Matty Gardner able to take the mark and will be kicking for his fourth goal. And puts it straight through the middle.
Not a problem. Great effort, Matt. And Thompson really going away with the proceedings at the present time. 15.7.97. Thompson lead Anarchy 8.8.56. Apco Easy Shops bringing you this third and a vital quarter of footy. You'll find them at East Geelong, North Geelong, South Geelong, Newcombe, and of course sunny Barwon Heads.
Now listen here, Ronnie. I never get critical of anything, but Daryl Jenkins has gone back into the centre now. The horse has bolted. Why would he go back in now? Like,
No,
oh no, he's come back out onto the wing.
he's come back out. Yeah.
Stephen Green on for Neville Gogol. And Grant Skinner looks as though he may have been sent off for a 15-minute spell.
Well, that's square now.
So Thompson down to 17. Back in the centre, Menzies and Tate. Comes towards Cummins, or Burke straight through. Bissett now, quick right foot kick towards centre half forward. Nemtis, 1 against 2. He kicks it, and then back on it. Little short kick towards Jenkins. He traps it, runs straight through at centre half forward. They need a inspiring coach's goal. It goes long. Harris and Camerano getting back there. It might have rolled through. I think it has. And that's what they needed.
Great goal. Yeah, that could just fire them up. That might be the needle they needed. They needed another quick 6. And with...
not too much, just a quick 6.
8.5 minutes, 28.5 minutes gone this third quarter. So they'll have to save themselves. Maybe they're saving themselves for the last term, I don't know. But 9.8.62 Anarchy, 15.7.97. And Brett Revere is obviously on something. Back to back to back. Come on.
But then he's also a football commentator now, because he's just said behind the camera that when Jenkins kicked that goal, nobody went up and tapped him on the back like the Thompson boys have been doing all afternoon. Brett, I think, should have the headphones on next week. we could be out of a job the way he's going. He's commentating and doing it all now. Back in the centre, Bissett straight through. Good roving from the ruck contest. Goes long towards Camerado on his toes. He turns around onto the right boot. Oh, that could be 2 in a minute. Yes, it is. Good kick around the corner, Camerado.
Told you.
Could just be the spark they need. So Jenkins 1 and Camerado 1 in the space of a minute. Christian Smith back on the ground. Glenn Menzies off. And they're 10.8.68 now, Anarchy. They trail Thompson 15.7.97. It's 29 points difference on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard, close to three-quarter time in the match of the day.
He good positive footy, as our illustrious leader here, Peter Walker, suggested earlier. Used the ball long and hard, directed. The results will be forthcoming.
And I think Anarchy have got 2 goals because Thompson have taken the foot off the bloody accelerator.
And they're 1 man short as well. But they did have 1 man short of Anarchy in the first 15 minutes. So they did take advantage, kicking about 4 or 5 goals. That's, from an Anarchy point of view, hope they can do the same.
Still in the middle of the ground now. Timmy Gardner. Oh, works around. Tried to handball to Christian Smith.
Too long.
Yes.
Bit late, but still better late than never.
Craig Cummins to take the free kick.
Ball quickly. Move it quickly, son, because the siren will sound very shortly. Back of the pack. Oh, yeah, good work, Christian Smith. Kill it. Caught with the ball and penalised.
Well,
he who hesitates is lost.
Oh, why isn't that play
The
on?
ball had gone forward of the mark. And I don't have Peter, please settle.
David Burke at half-back to take the free kick for Thompson. Goes towards the wing. Bradley, Gardner, Hearn and Green. Simon at the back.
Great grab.
Simon takes the mark.
Great grab.
So Scotty Simon, just on the defensive side of wing. Goes long with the left boot towards half-forward. Tate and Smith. Tate tried to tap it on well to piece. The lead's on from Camerado. Harris behind him. Camerado, good use of the body. And takes a good mark.
3 goals in 3 minutes isn't bad footy. That's what it's going to be. Right on the siren. This could be a vital shot at goal for mine. Keeping in mind that Thompson have had the lead to 35 points at one stage there throughout that third quarter.
I'm not a betting man, but I think I'll miss this, Ronnie.
Okay, I'll have a Tatslow ticket on that one.
It will slip out to the right.
He will kick it straight over the umpire's head.
Well, there's 4 Thompson guys between him and the goals. He comes in for his Second goal, and he's put it through the middle.
Mother. This is too easy. That's Lotto ticket here, that's Lotto ticket there. They're coming from everywhere.
I'm glad we had one on the game because we have to square off.
It's not over yet till that fat lady sings, Pierre.
So at three-quarter time, Thompson 15-7-97 lead, Anarchy 11-8-74. It's 23 points of difference at the final change. The goal kickers for Thompson, Matty Gardner has 4, Dale Armstrong 3, 2 each to Jamie Backwell, Aaron Bradley and Dale Menzies, and singles to Christian McFarlane and Glenn Menzies. While for Anarchy, I was going to say Apco. I've read it on the board. For Anarchy, 3 to Paul Gillett, 2 to Paul Camerotto, and singles to Jamie Elmer, Daryl Jenkins, Jason Spiller, Craig Cummins, Matthew Nemtis, and Neville Gogol.
Interesting last 5 minutes of that quarter of footy. I think you'll find that Thompson may have run out of petrol tickets. A couple of blokes there with limping. Dale Armstrong for 1. And I think you'll find that it's going to be the side that's got the most G&D in this last quarter, because 23 points is the biggest margin at a change we've had here this afternoon. 17 points at quarter time, Anarchy. 4 points at half time, Thompson. 23 points, Thompson. One would suggest that Thompson will run away with it. I don't think so, because I think you'll find that Anarchy will come back with the advantage of the scoring end, which has been proven in the last 2 quarters. It's downhill, and I'd suggest that there won't be much in it at the end of the day.
Downhill. I didn't know we were playing at Mottawarri. So better players for both sides, boys. Quickly.
Yeah, well, for the Thompson boys, I think, number 6, rubber man, Andrew Atchison. I think he put in for most of the quarter, played very well. Again, Rick Humphrey, I thought he was using the muscle and the bulk again around the ground. Tim Gardner, again, not as good as the first 2 quarters, but I think his presence was still there. The old guy, number 2, Barry Edwards, I thought his presence was definitely felt at full forward. He got his hands on the ball, although he missed one easy mark. He took 3 and palmed them out. Should have been 3 goals from handovers, but 2-1. I thought he played very well, but probably the one that you'd give most credit to for that quarter would be Matty Gardner. You know, it's easy to say he's kicked 4 goals, but it's how he got them. He's got himself in position. You know, ball off the hands of a pack is not easy to read, and I thought and put his body on the line, took a couple of marks. I might give him the votes for that quarter.
Okay, so we've gone Matty.
I'll go Matty Gardner, Andrew Atchison, and probably Barry Edwards.
There you go. Okay, well, Anarchy didn't have a lot of joy. Very hard to pick better players in that third and premiership quarter of footy. But I'll go with Justin Tate, the big fella. He's persisted all day, and with Christian Smith off the ground, or I think he may have gone to the back pocket for a while and then had a rest.
He had a rest for a while.
I think his influence on the game started to come into it, and he hasn't stopped trying all day, Tatey, and a good performance in that third quarter. Daryl Bissett thrown his weight around a bit in that third quarter. Just tried to create something.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'm starting to sort of scratch my head a bit. Stephen Green, I'll mention. Half back has tried hard. Tony Peace as well.
That young Cummins, how old's he?
I think he's 18.
18,
he went missing in the second quarter. I thought I've got him down here for first quarter, and I've even marked him down again in the third quarter. He got hands on the ball a few times. Did a silly thing in the middle of the ground here where he had a look at the opposing player and then played on and run straight into him, but made amends just after it. Went and got the ball again.
Yep, Scotty Simon I'll mention as well to wrap up the Anarchy better plays in that third quarter, but yeah, they just really need to work a bit harder at midfield. Thompson dictated terms, as we said, Jace, kicking those 7 goals, of which they came in the first 15, 16 minutes of the quarter, and obviously that didn't help with the fact that our friend was sent from the ground from the Anarchy point of view, and that player was... Oh, where is he?
Oh, who cares? Ronnie, what about when Jenkins went from the back pocket to the wing? Did that turn the game?
Well, it helped. Yeah, I think Daryl's got to be in midfield. I mean, if he's carrying an injury, yeah, so what? I mean, he's a leader of the side. His legs are okay. So, yeah, by going to the centre wing, he had a bit more impact on the game. And yeah.
At least he could direct play.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Well, time will tell, boys.
And who did get sent off?
It was. I think it was Shane Friday, wasn't it?
Well, we'll tell you when we come back after three-quarter time. It's 23 points difference here at Godfrey Street.